Hey, it's Second Soundwave. Today I'm doing something a little more casual than the usual reviews I do, because today I got the Revive RX-78 and the Astray Red Frame Real Grade in the mail, and because Bandai's been doing the summer campaign, I also got the weapons sets. I got the A set, which is like this gatling gun thing, the B set, which is like a sort of backpack armature thing, kind of like the Thunderbolt kits have, and then the C set, which is this other weapon. And I thought I'd just open them up and test them out and just do some stuff with them on camera. This is not going to be quite as in-depth as my usual reviews. I'm just going to be building them and putting them on some different figures and stuff. So, yeah. Get these two off the side for now and focus on the A. As you can see, there's the manual up front. I think it's a smaller runner than the other customized campaign sets have, because I have a couple of the actually the A and B set from winter 2014 and the C set from summer 2014, and I think they were a little bigger than this, but I could be wrong since that was like a year ago. So anyway, let's pop this open. So got the manual back here. We got some shots of the Lightning Gundam and the Gun Cannon Revive using this weapon. It looks like we got some kind of tri-beam saber thing, so we need to crack open the box of beam effects for that. Kind of a shame they didn't include them, but it's understandable since it's just a little freebie thing. Then you got the Gatling gun itself. By the way, this is the first video I'm going to be shooting in full 1080p with 60 frames, 60i or whatever it is. So yeah, this is going to be a lot smoother and prettier than my normal videos, because I decided to make the upgrade. So yeah, here we got the couple cross-sells for the Revive kits. Things showing how you can use all the parts for the Revive Gundam. And what do we got in the middle? Just instructions? Yep, just instructions on building it, and a ad for the Gunpla Expo. Runner, description, stuff like that. So, pretty basic. I'm going to leave this off to the side in case I need it. So now let's look at the runner. Runner A, HG, we got some little adapters, some rod parts, calves of a gun. All really basic stuff. We'll kind of bump the camera there. Let's just see what we got going here. So, looks like first we're supposed to take off these rod parts, so let's do a little clipping. Okay, so supposed to take these three, and how are these supposed to go? Okay, so you just like interlock them. It looks, so you like interlock those, and then you take this and you like push it down on top, so like all these little sort of claws go together. Okay, it's not really holding together all that well, but it is together. Oh, these are the barrels for the minigun. That's cool, that's cool. So next we gotta get these body halves off here, and I'm not sure I'm gonna denub these on screen or not. Might take a little time, but I'm gonna try to be quick with this. I might split this up into 3 videos for the three different sets if it ends up taking too long, but I'd like to do it just all in one go, so it's not taking up too much space on my channel, since it's not really that related to what I normally do. So, could do a little quick nub removal on these, and even though it's something basic like this, just a little weapon set, I do like to make it look at least halfway decent, so that's a little better as far as nubs go, and I think I'll also need this handle part. Okay, so what do I do with these? I also need A3, which is this little handle-y bit too. So there. Now, take this, and take this, pop it in here. This is a very, very basic build from the looks of it. Take the handle, pop it into here, just right into that little groove there, and snap these together. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So there we go. That's fairly in-depth for what this is. I'm going to just grab A's 5 and 6. Some people probably say you shouldn't cut towards yourself. I find myself to not have had any issues with it so far. It's actually part of why I keep this nail longer, is sometimes I'll cut against that nail as like a stop to keep myself from injuring my finger. Probably not the best idea, but, you know, I've never been too concerned about safety with this, so, because that's just how I am. I'm cool that way, I think, or I'm just an idiot. Could very well be the latter. Did I denub this already? Yes, I did, so yeah, I probably am an idiot. Is there a long side and a short side to this? Yes, but which side is the side you're supposed to do? Because obviously, I'm going to say that the short side is probably the one that goes... I'll just... You know what? I can change it later. Let's just go for it and pop this in. Oh, it does have a square peg. Okay. Oh. I think I'll invert it, but this is a nice little Gatling gun. This is very nice. Can't really spin, you just can put it in at different angles, I guess. Actually, you can only put it in this way, and, there's a problem. And the other way. Like this, so. Nothing super fancy there, so I'll just grab a couple kits and see what I can do with this. Okay, so here it is in just a quick pose with the Wing Zero Honu, and one thing that I have noticed I'm already liking about this new kit is that with the old weapon sets, the handles were really small, so most kits couldn't hold them, but this one they made the handles a bit bigger, so they actually fit in quite solidly. The top handle there is a bit loose, but this one up here is very solid, and there's no issues with this thing dropping it, because if you did this, what I'm doing right here, to the Series 1 Gatling gun, that thing would just flop right out of his hand. So there's some definite improvement going on here. So let's take a look at what the other sort of weapon's supposed to be. Okay, so apparently you actually have to disassemble this, so we'll just have to borrow these here and take these apart and then separate all of these. Oh wow, let's go together a little more securely than I expected they would. So we take, what is it? Take this, and we, that may, oh yeah, okay. So this is where these little connectors come in. Just gonna pop one of these off. And these apparently work like little extenders, and you take them like this, and you just keep extending. And eventually, you just pop this on here, and you got yourself a nice little rod weapon. And I'm going to grab a few beam saber effects, and I'm going to pop them in there, and we're going to see how this thing looks. Okay, so I grabbed some pink beam effects out of the sort of box of spare beams that I have, and they don't really line up perfectly just because there's always slight twists to beam sabers I find from when you take them off the sprue. I think that one's not in all the way, but I'm not going to risk breaking the pegs because they do go in there fairly tight. But you just separate it, put it through the hand, pop this back on. Pretty basic, and you end up with this nice sort of beam pole weapon. So pretty cool. So that's basically the first kit. Looking at it, looks like that's pretty much all you can do. You do get one more connector for, I guess, if you want to make it a little longer. I'm not really sure what this extra connector is for, but that's basically all there is in the runner. So yeah, pretty cool. I am actually probably going to split this into 3 videos because this has already gone on for a little longer than I was hoping it would. But anyway, this is Second Soundwave. This is my first in a sort of 3-part series on the customized weapons set for summer 2015. I'll see you in the next video.